Well, we are here with the first ever edition of the Zahra Wrestling Podcast. Now, I didn't think I'd be doing this because the Zahra Wrestling Podcast was going to debut on Thursday after Dynamite. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to come on here, it's Extreme Rules tonight. I'm probably not going to watch it tonight, but I thought, let's have the first edition of the Zahra Wrestling Podcast on a Sunday night. Before Extreme Rules, let's give us our review and let's see what we're going to go down with. Now, there's 6 matches tonight. There's 6 fucking matches. They have, and you know, WWE, it'll be right at the last fucking minute. Oh, we got a fucking pre-show match with fucking, I don't even know who's in WWE anymore. They've released that many fucking people. Yeah, this I'm going to be pulling any punches on this show, let me tell you. This one's going to be just over 10 minutes, of course, on, this is going to be a much more in-depth podcast on Thursday, and we'll give you all what you want to see of Dynamite, tell you everything that happened, break all the matches down, break all the segments down, and we'll show you what goes down on that night. But tonight, we're going to give the rundown for Extreme Rules. So let's get the Extreme Rules I don't even know what day it is. The Extreme, see, my phone decides you just don't want to, pressing buttons and it's pressing other buttons, so bear with me. Tonight is in Columbus, Ohio, for Extreme Rules 2021. It's going to be a forgettable show. I'm hoping wrong. I'm hoping fucking wrong. I hope it's going to be a great night of pro wrestling action. But I can't see it. Oh yeah, how can I forget? I just was just in a draft of this very short podcast, and because it was terrible, I thought, no, we'll try again. So. So I thought, right, we'll do this instead. But like I said, this is not going to be a long show, but I just want to break down tonight's matches. So in no particular order, we have Liv Morgan versus Carmella. That's a singles match, and all these matches tonight, they're all like normal matches. There's, you know, apart from the Roman match against Finn Balor, they're all singles matches. But why call it Extreme Rules? Call it, I don't know, call it Backlash, call it fucking anything. If you're not going to have Extreme Rules matches throughout the card that you've always had for the last 15 years on these shows, well, why call it Extreme Rules? It's pointless. Anyway, like I was saying, Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Carmella, that's going to be an interesting one. Not. I like Liv, and I like Carmella. Carmella, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Former 2-time Money in the Bank winner. But I think, apparently Liv lost on SmackDown, so I haven't watched SmackDown this weekend either. It's like I said, this is going to be more of an AEW podcast. Yes, I'm still into AEW, but I do want WWE to do well too. So yeah, I'm going to go with Liv on this one. I'll tell you on Thursday if I'm right with these. On Thursday we'll go down Extreme Rules as well, if I can be fucking asked. Next match, Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a tag team match against Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. I believe Ford was not on SmackDown this past week. Apparently he had prior engagements, whatever the fuck that is. They ain't beating the Usos. What's the point in taking the belts off the Usos? The Bloodline is a great storyline at the moment. So it's pointless. Yeah. Like I said, the most of this card is going to be what? It's just going to go all the way through to Survivor Series, where it's going to be the Bloodline against fucking whatever. But like I said, at the moment SmackDown is the best show in the WWE. Less of NXT 2.0, better. But yeah, the Usos, they're still going to be tag champs. So next match is Raw. They actually got a match. Charlotte Flair defending the Raw Women's Championship against that creepy little doll lady, Alexa Bliss. I'd love to see Alexa win this and go back to her old gimmick. You know, the Freddy Krueger stuff and all that. I thought she was great. And this stuff that she's been doing since the end of the Fiend when Bray left. It's crap. It's bollocks. Yeah, Charlotte will win, I think. There's no reason to take the belt off Charlotte. It's going to be a good match though. You know, Charlotte and Alexa, they've had good matches in the past. I think they can do it again, but I don't like their chances. US title on the line. Damian Priest defends against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. I think this is going to be a really good match because on his day still, Jeff can go in there and just beat anyone and just go hang with anyone. But Damian Priest and Sheamus, they know how to throw some hands, and it's going to be a good match. Obviously, triple threat. This is going to be no disqualifications, I imagine. I imagine you go into Extreme Rules tonight, and it will literally be. It's just going to be like, oh, this match is Extreme Rules, this match is a ladder match, and they'll just add everything at the last second. If that is the case, I'm going back on the Zahra Wrestling Podcast tomorrow on YouTube, and I'm going to fucking flip. But until then, until given good notice, WWE, you'll be all right with me. So Damian Priest, I think, is going to retain here. Jeff could win. I think Jeff would be a bit of an outsider. There's no point putting the belt back on Sheamus. But wait and see. But that should be a good match. You know, Jeff and Sheamus had a good band burning on Raw. Raw was really good. I should have watched debut with that. But I think Damian will win. Becky Lynch, of course, returned at SummerSlam and beat Bianca Belair in about 9 seconds, which fucking hated, because Bianca has done so well these last couple of months holding the SmackDown Women's title. Becky and Bianca. Becky, why would she lose this early? Unless it's setting up for something else, then I think Becky's going to win that one as well. And I said, this card just seems so put together, you know what I mean? It's after what happened at Arthur Ashe with AEW, and then that All Out, and they've got Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson. Stop saying Daniel Bryan. And Punk and Ruby Soho and all these people, and they're on such a tear. Alright, they haven't got the great ratings that WWE got, but WWE have got, 40 years on top of them. They got 20 years since they killed off WCW. So, Becky to win that anyway. And the main event of the evening, it will be Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, the big dog, the head of the table, against the demon Finn Balor. It's Roman, in it. He's not losing the belt to Finn Balor, which, as much as being a Brit, I would say, I'd love Finn to win. I'd fucking love it. I'd fucking love it if we beat them, as Kevin Keegan once said for Newcastle United. Why is Kevin Keegan Irish? Why did I put an Irish accent on for fucking Kevin Keegan? And maybe the Finn Balor, maybe I'm just leaving my head screwed. I don't know. It's late. I say it's late. It's 20 to 10. I'm going to go and watch, listen to the Solid Monster Sounds Off after this. Giving me some cadence to do this podcast, maybe. I would listen to it. It's good. Even if you're not a big wrestling fan. It's like I said on these shows before, when I reviewed videos, reviewed games, reviewed everything, when I put the NW up. People don't understand. If I want to put this up on my YouTube channel, I fucking will. You don't have to tell me that I am, I don't like, why are you not putting the video reviews up? Well, I want to put other things up as well. This is my YouTube channel. You don't like it? There's the fucking door. Don't let it bang you on the way out. Anyway, Roman's winning. Roman's winning this match, and there's no fucking way around it, is it? And that's 6 matches. Roman's going to win. As I said, I'd love Finn to win this match tonight, but it's just not happening. I will tell you, this podcast is going to be longer as we go on. But this is just a start off to the podcast, start off to the Zahra Wrestling Podcast. Sorry, Britt Baker, I took a gimmick there. But this is just going to be the start of things. We will be back on Thursday for AEW Dynamite reactions or results or fucking review or whatever it's called. We'll be back for that on Thursday afternoon on the channel. So Wednesday you've got a food review. Thursday you've got the Zahra Wrestling Podcast, and Saturday now you have ENW. So this, like I said, it's not going to be every week. I'm not saying this wrestling podcast me every week. I'm going to make sure it's every Thursday. But this is the beginning of the empire of Zahra. Giving it to you lads here tonight on the Zahra Wrestling Podcast on the Newport City Nightmare YouTube channel. I said, make sure to join us this coming Wednesday for another food review. It's going to be a hot dog food review. We said we've already had a video today. I'm putting another one up. This is basically going to be my... I literally got out of bed and just thought, it's like I was lying in bed having a smoke, I thought, I'm just gonna get out of bed. I'm gonna do this. Why not? Do you know what I mean? All right, the effects need to be touched up a bit. But who cares? I am the man, and I'm gonna show you why we're gonna be the best wrestling podcast in the fucking land. But yeah, follow me on Facebook, Joseph Zahra. On Instagram, NC Nightmare. I think it's NC Nightmare, isn't it? Newport City, yeah, NC Nightmare. Newport City Nightmare. On Twitter as Newport City Nightmare. Obviously, subscribe to this lovely YouTube channel. I would say hilarious, but it's not. And above all else, please continue to get into the extreme, because this is the Zahra Wrestling Podcast.